Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, Michelle My Belle. I have another haul for you here. This one is from Amazon. It's different crafting things, books and stuff like that I have ordered over, maybe the last 3 or 4 months. Sometimes it takes a while for things to come in when you're ordering from not shipped and sold by Amazon. So they're coming from, some of them are coming from China and different places like that, or some just in the States, but it's taken a while to get everything here, but I will just go ahead and I'll start with the books. So the first one that I got I wasn't very pleased with. This one is called Getting Started in Altered Style. Scrapbooks, collage books, cards, and more. But it's my own fault. I paid about $4 for it. But it is my own fault that I'm not pleased with it because I didn't look at how many pages the book was before purchasing it. I mean, it has some good little information in it, but it's very little information. So it's, only a few pages long. But, I'll read through it and then I'll probably just sell it at a garage sale or something like that for 50 cents or $1 because that's really all that it's worth. So just some basic information. So that's one thing that I will definitely suggest if you're buying books online is always check how many pages it is. Because if I'd known this was only about, 10 pages, I wouldn't have bought it. I like to get a proper book, when I order a book. The next one fared much better. This one is called Iris Folding Papers, 45 Fabulous Designs. So this isn't actually just a book. It is in book form, I should say. And it is full, maybe you guys know what iris folding paper was, but I've never had it before. So I thought I would, order one. I'm going to tilt this down just a little bit. Oh, these are the blank pages. Sorry. There's a few blank pages, and then you get the different designs. So they're one-sided. And with the strips like this, I can make tags and so on and so forth. Maybe some paper flowers, things like that out of this paper. So there's just different designs for that. I don't think there's any type of oh yeah, right here. It tells you right here on the back some different ideas to do with the paper and how to fold them into different little things there. And that was just the last page. But yeah, the paper's really, really nice. I'll be able to cut it in strips with my paper cutter, so we'll have some straight lines. Sorry, the dust is getting in my nose. And then I ordered this one here. This one was off Amazon through, one of their sellers. So Art of Layers. And then it says Simple Techniques, Inventive Scrapbook Pages, and Imaginative Paper Crafts. So it's just an assortment of different ideas on layering your paper to make different outcomes and designs. And it shows you there how to so lots of different good ideas. Well, that one's fabric. So this is a good sized book. And it cost me, the paper's here, so let's see if it says. So with shipping it was $8. So the book itself was $2.52. Shipping here to Canada was $5.54. And a total of $8.06 for that book. So not too bad. And this one I really, really love. It's called Vintage Collage Journals. And this one's by Mary Jo Koch. Let's see if this one has a price on it. No, it doesn't. It doesn't say what I paid for it. This is, and it talks about, you know, tea staining and coffee staining and different ways of making things look vintage. Different ideas with stamping and all that kind of stuff. I love vintagey looking stuff. Whether it's real, I mean, obviously I love the real vintage stuff, but I don't mind making it look vintagey as well. The look is just so appealing. There's some tags. So this is a really nice book. I really like this one. But it would have been around the same price as the other one. I probably would have paid, you know, maybe $7 to $10, including shipping. And this one is Vintage Collage for Scrapbooking. So what we do here in my family is, well, between me and my husband, you know, so that we can, you know, do our budgeting and everything, is that I get so much money per week. So that's how I buy these things. I either save it up, or, you know, I'll just order up to what my spending money is. I call it spending money. Sounds kind of childish, but that's just what I call it. This has a lot of vintagey ideas. Yeah, so then I can either save it up and buy a lot of stuff at once, or I can just buy one or two little things, or, you know, whatever I want. And that way our budget doesn't get all out of whack, you know, with me just purchasing stuff and my husband not knowing what's going on. And this one here is just a little sticker book that I got. This was $2. And this one was from Amazon, sold by Amazon. And they're just butterfly stickers. This one is called Outstanding Mini Albums. Ideas for creating mini scrapbooks. So this will show me different ways of, you know, making the journals. And I think there's different bindings in here. And different types of journals. There's a little house looking one there at the bottom. Yeah, it's cute. So they're doing a lot of paper bags and just different items. Scrapbooking paper. There's some tags. I know a lot of this stuff can be looked up online and on YouTube and everything, but to me, there's just nothing like having a book in your hand and, you know, reading it and being able to refer back to it, that type of thing. I just love books. And again, this one wouldn't have cost too much either. It's originally $25.50, but I think I probably paid, you know, $4 or $5 for it, including shipping. I would have gotten a bunch of these together, so I probably would have paid, you know, maybe $8 to $10 in shipping for, you know, 3 or 4 books type of thing. But this is an ex-library book, so it was from one of the used bookstores on Amazon. So that's why they're less expensive. You know, you're not paying full price for them, but they're in great shape. So I don't mind buying them. And this one the next couple that I'm going to show you aren't actually from Amazon. They're from a book site that sells on Amazon, but I actually went right to their website. And it's called Better World Books, and the shipping is included, so you don't pay plus shipping. It's like $4.99, and that includes shipping. you know, or it says free shipping, but, you know, they've upped the price a little bit and included the shipping. So when I ordered these next 4 books, I probably paid about $30 for 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 books. And they, that was shipping all included. So this one is called Fabric Memory Books. I really wanted this one. It's a hardback book. It's also ex-library. So you can choose the condition too. So you can, you know, if they have this book for sale and they have 3 or 4 of them, they'll be rated different condition. Good, very good. And there's an explanation of what each one means. But I don't mind the ex-library books at all. So they're just cheaper. So this is just different ways of making fabric journals and putting things together. You know, what says memory books, but journals, whatever. And this one is called Mixed Mania. This one's in really good shape, and it doesn't look like it's ex-library, but it would have been included with the other one. So I'm trying to also do some mixed media art, you know, not just like, I guess you could call the junk journals mixed media if you're using a bunch of different, you know, types of products. But, you know, I want to do some painting and some, you know, using different things in my art. So I want to be able to, you know, learn a little bit about it. It's just all different ideas. And how to get different looks, and using magazine cutouts and paints and pastels and all different types of stuff. Oh, stretch my leg out. And this one here is all on tags. That's what it's called, Tags Reinvented. New approaches to creating scrapbook tags. I sometimes run out of ideas, so I like to have something like this that I can look at and, you know, get some ideas from it. So this also ex-library. So that's that one. Oh, look at that one there. Very nice. Some great ideas in there. And the last one is called Handmade Books and Albums, an Introduction to Creative Bookbinding. So this is all about different types of binding, different ways of binding, different materials for binding, that type of thing. So there isn't a ton of pictures. It's diagrams and words, which is fine for me. But it looks very interesting. See, on this page here you can see that they're all different types of bindings. Some of them are using string, some of them are using that kind of like that raffia, ribbons, different things like that, different types. So that's it for the books from Amazon. Oh no, there is one more actually. I bought this book because my sister had bought it, and she says that it's really working for her, and I would really like to be able to declutter my house. I know there's a lot of people who really want to do that these days. And this book is very interesting. It's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up, The Japanese Art of Decluttering and Organizing. It's just a little book, not much taller than my hand, and, you know, not very wide. It's 212, well, no, not even, 206 pages. you know, and that's what size the writing is. And I think this will probably take me an evening to read once I sit down and read it. I've, you know, kind of flipped through it right now, or earlier I did. And she's got some great ideas on how to, you know, start decluttering, you know, starting at one point and working your way through the house and so on. And I'm really going to try it, and I think it really might work. It's working for my sister. She really likes the ideas as well, and she's been able to keep up with it. So if it works for her, why not me? So, and it was only, this book was $10, but it's a new book. Off Amazon, I ordered that. $9.92, I think I paid exactly for that. And the other stuff that I got off Amazon is just different, well, here, I'll show you these other stickers that I got. The old time Easter stickers. So these are like vintage looking rabbits and so on, children. And then I got one of roses. Different roses, obviously. Yeah. And then I got a clear mini stamp, and that's of a butterfly. It's not very big, much smaller than I thought it was going to be, but it's still a great size for putting in the corner of your paper, or, you know, you can put it in the middle or whatever and do decoration around it. But I thought, you know, just in the top corner or in the bottom corner of a journal page or something, it would look really nice. And then the rest is like embellishments. So the first two or three I got are from K & Company, and there are 60 pieces in this one. Did I get? Oh no, they're different. So this one here has different like summery type things, like butterflies, flowers. There's a summer hat there. I think this is all the different things that are on it. Yeah, that's a picture of all the embellishments that are inside, and they're cardstock and acetate in there. And there's one of each design, and there's 60 pieces. Next one I got is also like a spring summery type, and it's got flowers, butterflies, a little bird. It's also got 60, and there's a dragonfly at the top there. 60 different pictures on there. And these as well are cardstock and acetate. This one has 88 pieces in it, and these are just cardstock ones. And they're a really good size. I really like these. They're only a few dollars each, so that's all the different ones. There's 88 in total. And it says 2 of each design on this one. And then this is a Tim Holtz one, and it's called Ideology. And it's an ephemera packed. Oh, this one's called Ephemera Pack Thrift Shop. So, and it's from the Ideology line. Let me see if I can. Oh, I got 2, I guess. Thrift shop. Oh, they're both thrift shops, so it must come in 2 packages. I only ordered 1. But yeah, if you look up here, it says thrift shop. And then on this one too. So it must just be in 2 packages. With these being Tim Holtz, I probably would have paid, you know, about $6 for them. But that would have been for both packages, because I wouldn't have paid 12. I wouldn't have chose 2. But they're really cool. They're like vintage, you know, clocks, rulers, and different things like that. There's a calendar, alphabet. Yeah, so those are really nice. I like those. And the last one that I got is from K & Company Smash. And these are, well, they call them punch outs, but they're die cuts. Oh, there's two. This one's open. There's two packets connected together here. And those are some of the different things that come in. And there's 31 pieces. But this is actually open on the side, so I'm going to pull a couple out. Ooh, they're thick. Oh yeah, and they do punch out. So you punch that penny out. Lucky penny. And you're a real gem. Oh, the little gems punch out if you want. Or you can just use it like that. The numbers punch out on that one. Favorite type of movie. So these are all kind of neat. Very different. Didn't know what to expect. Today I will be, and you can decide if you're going to be kind or mean or lazy. An IOU. Music, movies, books, and then there's a bunch of other ones as well. There's lots of different things. So I thought those would be good for putting in, you know, pockets and stuff like that in the junk journal. And if you haven't looked at my flip through of my very first junk journal altered book, just go look at my channel and you will see it there. It's the very first one that I've done. I'm halfway through another one right now that I'm actually doing the seam binding my own. This is going to be the first one that I've actually sewn in and sewn together myself. Was the other one that I did was just a pre-existing book that I altered. So yeah, so I'm having a lot of fun doing it, and pretty soon I will have the flip through of that up. Sometime next week I will probably have it done, and I'm going to give it as a gift to my mother-in-law. Thought that she could use it for photos and stuff like that, because she loves to do scrapbooking, and I just thought this would be kind of a different take on a scrapbook for her. So that's what I'm doing. So thanks for stopping by again, and have a great day. Hope to see you again soon, and don't forget to click the like button and the subscribe, and you can ring that bell to see my next videos. Thank you. Bye.